You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, let's talk about the Cleveland Browns. And with the Cleveland Browns, there's always a lot to talk about in terms of quarterbacks. Because Lord knows they've had plenty of them this year. Right now, let's see. We've got a Dillon Gabriel. We've got a Shedeur Sanders. We got a Bailey Zappi. And we've got lurking in the darkness like Michael Myers out of nowhere. Happy Halloween. In the shadows. Deshaun Watson, right? The creeper of all creepers. Jeepers creepers. Just waiting to, not to get into the Halloween thing, but you get my point. And there's a lot of things the Browns are staring at right now. There is a lot of fire around the fact that I think number one, the Browns aren't good. Their defense is good, but the Browns aren't good, and it's hell to be. It's one thing to be a shitty team. It's another thing to be a boring team. Okay, and look, the Giants, shitty team. The moment Cam Scatterboo and Jackson Dart took the field, interesting team, exciting team. Still shitty, but interesting, exciting, very watchable. And I think the Cleveland Browns fans and the Shedeur fans are like, please just make this a watchable product. Make it where we turn it on and have something to root for. Because right now they don't. They don't have anything to root for. And there's reasons why you want to see what Shedeur can do. The reasons are Mendoza, Lenora Sellers, Ty Simpson. Should we go on? I mean, Dante Moore. We can keep going. John Mateer. It's the 2026 National Football League NFL Draft. That's right. I just said National Football League. Anyway, you get my point. You got to find out. Now, the problem is, if Stefanski truly believes Shedeur's not ready, then that's a problem, because by this time, if he's not ready to start a game, you need to come out and he needs to come out and say, we're still in development. He's still in development. But every time they talk to Shedeur, he's like, I'm ready to play. Stefanski said he would, quote, look at everything shortly after the Browns' Week 8 loss in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Then we come down here and he says, quote, when I say look at everything, when you lose a game like this, you have to look at everything. Every position, everything I'm doing, it's frustrating for where we are as a team. Every position you have to look at. But let me say that with a young quarterback, you understand there are ups and downs. And he's already said Dillon Gabriel is going to continue to start. Now the Browns are on a bye situation. Stefanski, who would not rule out giving up play calling duties after the bye, again explained the decision to stick with Gabriel on Monday. Dillon will continue to learn, continue to get better, but really an entire offensive type of thing where we all need to be better. Okay, so he's saying the entire offense. Cleveland's 13 drops are the third most in the league. Good God, you got to catch the ball, folks. Joe Bitonio has confidence that Dillon is going to keep improving. So that brings us to Sanders. Sanders served as a backup to Gabriel in 2 games. Then we all know about the back injury, which I had a theory that they wanted to be able to elevate Bailey Zappi, because I think they believed there was a chance Dillon was going to be so bad in that game or get hurt that they wanted to be able to go to the former Patriot Bailey Zappi as opposed to Shedeur Sanders. Now, I watched Sanders warm up on the field and all that. I have no doubt he might have had something going on. I watched him go through that pregame warm-up. The doctor was out there. It's weird. Here we go. This week, while speaking on a live stream, Sanders said he would stay in Cleveland during the bye to continue receiving treatment and to, quote, get ready. Bravo. You got to give him props for that. Staying around on the bye week. When asked about a potential change to Sanders at quarterback, Stefanski on Monday said, honestly, my focus is where we are right now. That's not my focus. Wow. With young quarterback, with Dillon starting, you want to make sure he gets a lot of reps. Different when you have a veteran like Joe, but still getting reps in a bunch of periods. Stefanski and offensive coordinator Tommy Rees have reiterated that Sanders is getting reps in alternative ways. There's a lot of walkthrough reps that go around. There's a lot of learning opportunities that go around. There's reps built into practice that are still game plan reps that might not be with the first group all the time. So definitely using all those resources to make sure that we can maximize it. I guess my thing is, I mean, do you not want to see what you got? That's interesting. ESPN's Adam Schefter, speaking on an appearance on the Pat McAfee show on October 13th, said Deshaun Watson was, quote, a good month away from being cleared. Oh, boy, this turned out to be a mess. A mess. I got to tell you, I'm starting to wonder. I mean, I know there was, God, I don't know who said it. I don't know if it was Mary Kay Cabot or one of Tony Grossi. Somebody said that there was a real possibility Shedeur is going to get the last 4 games of the season. Okay. Now, I'd have to look at the Browns' schedule. They've tried to set most of these games up as division heavy. In fact, I've got the schedule here. So let me just scroll down. The last 4 games. Okay, well, I mean, Bears, Bills, at home, by the way. In case anybody's wondering, the Bills have like the number 2 ranked passing defense in the league. I saw that today. Steelers at home, okay. And the Bengals in Cincinnati. So he'd have to go. Look, if nothing else, I'd be like, start him against the Titans. They have a game against the Titans. We know the Titans are awful. The Browns are better than the Titans. The Titans are coming to Cleveland December 7th. That gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full games to look at Shedeur Sanders. And in case you're wondering, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're still 4 weeks. That's 5 weeks away. Woo! Gonna be a long 5. Woo! Gonna be a long 5 weeks now. By the way, you got the Raiders in there. And this next game is against the Jets. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.